This week I looked at the recent federal budget and noted three key items that will impact commercial real estate and town centres in WA. Here's a quick summary of those three. Firstly, childcare will likely see increased demand and investment. So there's been additional funds for childcare workers and a further $1 billion is committed to the Building Early Education Fund, which is designed to expand the supply of childcares, particularly in underserved and regional areas. So additionally, the 3-day guarantee will replace the childcare subsidy activity test, which means more families will be able to access subsidised childcare and may benefit up to 100,000 families. The impact is that the additional childcare supply under the fund will likely come in the areas that are currently underserved, including regional areas, and the demand will likely increase in areas where families haven't met the criteria for the activity test previously, such as high income areas, but now they don't have to meet the test at all. Secondly, Kwinana Freeway will undergo significant upgrades, including an additional lane from Russell Road to Mortimer Road, alleviating traffic congestion. So this upgrade also supports improved access to the industrial precinct and the shipyard within the Western Trade Coast in the areas around Henderson and Rockingham. Additionally, the freeway will transition to a smart freeway system, aligning it with the other sections of Mitchell and Kwinana Freeway closer to the city. So by way of comparison, Russell Road is about 26 kilometres south of the CBD along the freeway. 26 kilometres north along the freeway is at Joondalup and is already 3 lanes. So while the north does have a large population living north of Joondalup, it doesn't have to provide access to a large industrial area and the broader population of the southwest of the state. So what will be the impact? As we all know, this section is particularly bad getting into and out of the city on a long weekend, let alone any other day of the year. And it would only get more congested as the industrial precinct develops and additional residential comes online through Carnup and Casuarina areas. So it will significantly improve access in the southern regions of Perth. Lastly, there will hopefully be a boost to home building as there are funds to promote more modern construction methods. The government's dedicated $120 million to encourage the states to reduce barriers to innovative building techniques such as prefab housing. There's also $49 million for state and territory governments to foster prefab and modular housing developments. So what will be the impact? So last year, UDIA reported that there were around 15,000 dwellings completed across Perth. And our annual target under the government's 1.2 million homes plan is around 20,500 per year. The boss of Offsite, which is a prefab home builder, was recently touting their new production facility, which will drastically increase their ability to build prefab homes up to around 2,500 per year. So this is just one example, and it was going to happen regardless of the budget, but you can see how this should help with our current home building woes with our ability to add significant supply of prefab homes into the market. So whilst there are other things in the federal budget that will impact us, those are the three major things that I think will impact town centres and commercial real estate around WA.